Hey team, it's leg day with a little bit of core. We're gonna do 40 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest. The only thing you need is either just yourself, or if you want, you can grab a weight to weight some of the exercises, but let's get started. First up, in 5 seconds, we're holding the bottom of a squat and pulsing. So I'm gonna get in my squat stance, come on down, and then we're gonna hold here and pulse. And you get to pick how low you go. So if you're at the bottom of your squat pulsing, fine. If you're up a little higher, pulsing, this is a little bit easier, that's fine too. Okay, so you get to pick your depth. 40 seconds. We're warming up our quads here. Nice and controlled pulses. Almost there. Okay, rest. This next one in our 15-second break, I'm just gonna show you what we're doing. We're going a little bit wider, so feet wider than shoulder width. Okay, this one, you can use a weight between your legs if you want, or you can just do this with body weight. But wide stance, okay, hips back, and then squeeze. So we're doing a Sumo deadlift, Romanian deadlift. I'm pushing my hips back, pushing my knees slightly out as I do this to really target my butt, get our glutes going. And as always, slow and controlled reps. And if you're doing this without weight, I'll put my weight down and just show you. It's the same thing, you put your hands on your hips, okay, or behind your head, doesn't really matter, but we're hinging back, squeezing. And rest. Okay, 15-second break. We're gonna go into some lunges next. So either with weight or without. Okay, all one leg. And for these lunges, I'm gonna set my stance, get ready, and then leave my feet in place. So I'm controlling the lunge down, squeezing up. Again, if you can't go all the way down without collapsing or slamming into the ground, you're just gonna go as far as you can and stand back up. Or you're doing this with no weight. You can also hold onto a wall, okay, if you're doing this without weight, for a little bit of support, or a chair. And rest. Okay, next leg coming up in 10 seconds. Step back, get ready. Nice job, team. I'm keeping my core nice and tight as I go down. I'm trying to maintain the same speed all the way to the floor. Almost there. Amazing. Whew. Okay, next up we're adding a little bit of core. So we're gonna do side plank on both sides for our 40 seconds. This is a long side plank, but let's get ready. And hold. And if you're getting tired within the 40 seconds, a modification for side plank, we leave our top leg straight. I bend my bottom knee, place it on the ground, still squeeze my butt. But if you can, stack, hold. And get as tight as you can while you do this. So I'm, again, squeezing my butt, I'm flexing my quads, okay, I'm bracing my core, I'm pushing my shoulder away from the floor. And rest. Okay, 15-second break. We're gonna switch, flip over to the other side. Let's get ready. And hold. Okay, you're almost halfway there. And we're doing 3 back-to-back core just to give your legs a little bit of a break before we go back to our leg exercises. And this is a really good way to keep working out, but give your legs a rest and train a little bit more stability through your abs. And rest. Okay, team, last core exercise. I'm gonna show you in the 15-second break. You lie on the ground, you can keep your heels on the floor. We're gonna lift our legs up, open at the top, and slowly lower, okay? You can leave your feet up, ready? Or you can lower them down nice and slow. But I just like to leave my feet in the air because I think that I get a little bit more core that way. But again, if you lower, you're only going as low as you can, keeping your body in a hollow position. And I'm controlling my descent nice and slow, so we load our abs eccentrically. Oh, and rest. Really nice job. First round done. We are going back to the top for the bottom of our squat hold. Okay, I'm not gonna weight this one because I don't need to. It's already hard without weight. Get ready, bottom. Let's pulse. If you wanna hold the weight, make this a little harder, go for it. I would just hold the weight at my chest. And play around with your pulse speed as well. Sometimes fast, if we're just collapsing. It's a little bit easier than going slowly actually. So now that I'm going slow, I can definitely feel my quads a little bit more. You're almost there. Couple more. And whew, rest. Short break. Let's get ready for our Romanian deadlift in sumo position. 5 seconds. So again, my feet are a little bit wider than my shoulders. Toes are out. I'm pushing my butt back and letting my knees just softly bend and push out towards the side. And you want to do this keeping your back nice and flat. This second set feels a little better than the first set. I'm recruiting muscle fibers. I'm a little bit more warmed up. One more. And rest. Okay, we're gonna get ready to go into our lunges. So again, static position. We're not gonna move our feet. Still focusing on controlled movements. Remember, we do everything, most things in tempo, just to learn how to work with control and to increase our time under tension. Adding tempo is a really great way to do things if you're doing home workouts and you only have certain weights. Oh, rest. Okay, legs need a small break. Get ready.
Just last week you called me, the way you're talking's driving me insane. Hello. Just last week you
Keep moving, team. We're almost at the halfway point here. And then we get into our core. Almost there. We have time for one more. Rest. Okay, side plank. Let's get in our position. We have 5 seconds. Hold. Again, as tight as you can. If you're just kind of hanging out loosely, you can do it, but you won't get the same results as if you squeeze. Okay, glutes, quads, core, nice and tight. You're halfway there. And active shoulders, which means I'm pushing my elbow away from my body, pushing it into the floor, activating my back a little bit. Break, let's switch sides in this break. Team, you're doing a great job. Let's keep going. And again, at any point you can take longer breaks. You can pause the video. And up. That's what's great about home workouts. You get to control how fast you go. If you need more breaks, take them. That's totally fine. Halfway here in our side plank. I'm reminding myself to keep squeezing. Sometimes I let go a little bit too. I have to recontract everything. Five seconds. And down. Okay, we're gonna flip, get into our reverse crunches. And I'm trying to control the way down even more this time. Let's go. Go up and then nice and slow. Try and straighten my hips a little bit at the top. Rest. Okay, very last set coming up. Get ready. In 5 seconds, rolling back to our squat pulses. And let's go. 40 seconds. And on this side, I'm gonna play around with my depth a little bit. So I'm gonna come up a little bit higher. See how that feels. Because for me, I can hold the bottom of my squat fairly easily, but we can also change our positions and build strength in different ranges. I love doing that as well. Especially if you are a seasoned squatter and you can get super low. Change it up, try and go halfway or a little bit below. See how that feels. Oh, perfect. Sumo deadlift, coming up. One more time. You should really feel this stretching into your hamstrings and your glutes. Okay, where you shouldn't feel it is your lower back. If you feel it in your lower back, you tighten your core a little bit more. See if that helps. Okay, go a little slower. Adjust your position if you need to. I'm trying to load our legs. And on the way up, you're thinking about pushing your feet down through the ground, squeezing your glutes to stand. Whew, break. Very last set of lunges coming up here. This is our last and final set. You are more than welcome to repeat some of these rounds if you'd like. Here we go. Keeping it nice and slow. We're over halfway. Keeping our core tight, pushing through the ground to stand. One more. Rest. Okay. Get ready for it, team. Our last set of lunges. We're gonna finish with some core and then a little bit more glute work to round us off. Here we go. As you're starting to get fatigued, think about holding your core, okay? We wanna think about what muscles should be working. So I'm driving through, especially my front leg, to push up. One more to go. And rest. Really nice job, everyone. Let's get into our last side planks here. Get our feet ready. And up. And team, I can hold my hips pretty high, but you don't necessarily need to go this high. If you're still working on strength, sometimes you're down here, but we're fighting to squeeze everything so we're in a straight line. Keep holding. Five seconds left. Rest. Final side of side planks here. Get ready in 3 seconds. And let's go up, hold. And we're halfway there. Let's fight for it a little bit. This is your last set of these. I know 40 seconds is a fairly long time to hold side plank, but you can do it. Don't be afraid to take breaks if you need to. We're gonna build from where we're at with good form, okay, good quality movement, and rest. Okay, reverse crunches. Let's do them again. 3 seconds. My core is very warmed up by now. You're almost there, team. And rest. Excellent work getting through 3 rounds. Okay, we're gonna do a little glute finisher. We're doing 30 seconds of glute bridges, moving up and down into a 30-second hold. Okay, I'm gonna set the timer. We're gonna get going. Getting into our glute bridge position. So I'm gonna lie on my back, core tight. And let's go, hold 1 second at the top, slowly lower, 30 seconds. And this movement, really easy to go into your lower back, okay? We don't want that, so you're only going as high as you can, keeping your core tight and your back neutral, okay? 30-second mark, we're holding our top position, really squeezing. Hold here. And team, if you need to, a little bit more support is you put your hands on the ground. Okay, that just helps you out a little tiny bit, especially if you're feeling it in your back. Hands down, core tight. Okay, but if you can, hands off the floor. Really squeeze. If you're squeezing hard, your butt should be burning right now. Mine definitely is. There's the beep. Let's move right away, up and down. And the second set will be a little harder as our glutes fire up and get a little bit tired. That's okay. And holding at the top, second time around. 30 full seconds. Whew. If you're starting to feel your glutes go, you can always drop down and take a quick break, but we're gonna try and hold it. We have one more set after this. Really squeeze. Don't let go of your squeeze. And by squeeze, I mean your butt. 5 seconds left, and then we're going back up and down one more time. Here we go, very last set. Team, having strong glutes is so important, okay? Protects your knees, protects your back. Something I didn't start working on until a couple of years into my training journey, and I wish I'd started sooner, but we're doing it now. And hold, last 30 seconds at the top here. Keep breathing, keep squeezing. You are almost done. Let's keep holding, 5 seconds left. And rest. Whew. Awesome job, team. Legs, core, glutes done. Have an amazing day. We'll see you at the next one.